This is the After Party, live with Kim McAllister. Pick a couch, grab a drink, and settle into the conversation.
Hey everybody, it is the After Party live on a Thursday, the first show really of the new year of 2025. Thank you for being here. I have a little bit of bad news, personal bad news. As you know, the last two shows of 2024 I did from Oregon, where my family drove after New Year's or after Christmas to spend a few days with my dad and my stepmom. And we drove home yesterday. It was about 9 hours in the car through the rain and drove home, got home late last night. And then I got a call this morning that my dad had a stroke early this morning and is now in the hospital. So I'm trying not to be upset. There's not much I can do from here. And I'm trying to wait for information to find out about what's happening and whether I, should drive right back or whether I'm best needed after he hopefully comes home and maybe they need a little extra help. So that's what's going on with me. And that's why this show may be a little bit short today and I might seem a little bit not myself. So that's what's happening. I know. Thank you guys for your outpouring of support. I won't read the messages right now because I'm trying to keep it together. My dad is really important to me. I know a lot of people have the same feelings about their parents, but it's really a heartbreaker. And you kind of, even though they get older, you think they're so strong and hard to have this happen. So that is what's going on with me. Here I am crying on the first show of 2025, and that just won't work. So let's jump right in to some of these stories that we have. And one of the stories that I thought was really interesting, and I just honestly love the picture, is this surfing story out of California. Big waves at Mavericks. We know the waves are huge at Mavericks, but this huge? This is a record-setting wave, it looks like, and there's some discrepancy over how tall this wave really is. But it wasn't official when the Mavericks wasn't going on, the surf contest. But of course, the surfers always go out when the waves are huge. And in this case, it was a 23-year-old surfer from Santa Cruz. His name is Alexandro Slabir. They call him Alo for short. And Alo, on December 23rd, goes out to surf off of Half Moon Bay at Mavericks, and he catches this massive wave. And some people are saying that this wave may have been as high as 106 feet tall. That would be a world-setting record, surfing a 106-foot tall wave. The previous record set in Portugal, 86-foot tall wave, that was surfed by a German surfer, Sebastian Stuttner, off the coast of Praia do Norte, Nazaré, Portugal. This one, sorry, I said 106 feet. This one at Mavericks, they think it might be 108 feet tall. Yeah. So Alo is a construction worker. He's been surfing out at Mavericks for the last decade. He said when he was riding this wave, he had no idea how tall it was. That's not what he's thinking. Like, oh, this is a really big one. He said, and this is a quote, "Every wave was gigantic, but there's this feeling as a surfer when you're going down the face of a wave, you're going so fast that wave in particular, there's so much water coming off the reef, you could feel the wave wanting to go backward." He said that to catch this wave, he had to have another surfer tow him out on a watercraft. He said, "I tell you, it's the fastest time ever on the surfboard. It was just beautiful." He said, "One of the craziest rides I've ever had." So the Mavericks rescue crew told surfer.com that they made the estimate of this wave being 108 feet high using the same state-of-the-art technology used by Stuttner's team off the coast of Portugal to determine that wave in 2020. That's the current record holder. But they said it's really tricky. When you start measuring waves, that some people use their own calculation methods. There's debate about where the waves bottom out, where they peak. So how tall is the wave really? That all comes into question and comes into play. The wave, though, I guess there's a surfer's big wave challenge, and they thought maybe this 108-foot estimate was a little bit generous, but they say it absolutely is in world record territory. That this may very well be the new world record off the coast of California here at Mavericks. We'll see. I don't know. It took them for the last record, the off Portugal, about 18 months to confirm the height of that wave. So we'll see how long it takes them to confirm whether this one was 108 feet tall or not. As for Aloe, what he says is, all I care about is that I rode the biggest wave of my life. And he said, I'm grateful for it because it may never come again. Right? So, and there he is. What a picture. Blow it up, put it on the wall of your house, Aloe, because that's incredible. Imagine wiping out on a wave like that, how powerful it would be to be pushed down by that wave. What these people do, these big wave surfers, so risky and yet so incredible and so dangerous. But that is just an amazing shot. Let's move on to this little monkey. Cute little baby spider monkey, right? Well, not so much when it's found in a car that is allegedly being driven by a drunk driver and it's an endangered monkey. No. December 30th, CHP pulls over a driver in a Rolls-Royce Ghost. The driver, according to authorities, was speeding on Highway 99. The CHP Madera County said the driver was found to be under the influence. They arrested the person for DUI. Inside of this car that is worth about 400 grand, they found this baby monkey who was clinging to the driver. The CHP said, there's something you don't see every day. This was a 1-month-old spider monkey wearing a little onesie, like a baby onesie. The exact species, they say, of this is not clear. They know it's a spider monkey, but the genus includes 7 different types, and all of them are considered either threatened or critically endangered. And it is illegal to own this exotic animal in multiple states across California, and they cannot have that monkey here in California. So the Madera County Animal Services Director gets involved. These monkeys, these spider monkeys, they live in, usually not in a Rolls Royce on Highway 99, upper layers and canopies of Central and South American rainforests. They, according to animal experts, are some of the largest monkeys known to exist in the Americas. There's a dwindling population number. The issues: logging, deforestation, land clearing, and of course, the exotic pet trade. So the conservation efforts are really important. Not that it's a big deal for someone who owns a car that's worth $400,000, but in California, if you are convicted of a misdemeanor for owning a prohibited animal, you can have to serve up to 6 months behind bars and or pay at least $10,000 in a fine. So we'll see what happens with this. The monkey was taken from the Rolls-Royce to the local animal services department for an overnight stay. And what they said is this: since we don't have what the monkey needed for feeding, they went with the next best thing, which was a bunch of smashed up bananas. He said, this is not where the monkey should be. We should not be caring for these animals. They need to be in the wild with nature, with their own species. After the monkey stayed with the Madera County animal folks, they were transferred over to the California Department of Fish and Game. They will take responsibility for this spider monkey baby. And then, according to authorities, they'll soon take this monkey to the Oakland Zoo for some additional care there. And that's, probably the best place to get care, where there are animal experts and they know how to care for wild animals like this. But yeah, there's no reason you need to own a baby spider monkey. That's wrong on so many levels. First of all, why? And second of all, if you really cared about the animals and creatures like this, you wouldn't do that to them. That's really horrible. So, you don't want to see somebody driving drunk on our roadways, but in a way, it's really good that this little creature was discovered, right? Clinging to the driver, who allegedly was drunk and roaring down the freeways of California in this Bentley Ghost. Crazy story. I do want to take a moment and say huge, huge thank you, because as Mark noted, December was pretty thin. So Trevor coming in with 2025 for the new year, really appreciate it. Looking forward to non-religious trivia. Sorry to hear about your dad. Yeah, I really hope he's okay. I'm waiting for word. So thank you very much, Trevor. A huge thank you to you. Thank you for being part of both shows and for your comments and the way you're involved. I just appreciate you. Rev P throwing in $5 too. Love and hugs. Thank you, Rev. Thank you. Your comments always mean a lot to me as well. So huge thank you to both of you for contributing to the show. Oh, Rolls. Sorry, I said Bentley. It's a Rolls. You're right. My bad. Ms. Organic says, I have an elephant key for the San Francisco Zoo. I think I have one too from when I was little. Not sure if they still have those stations. I don't think they do. Yeah. Let's see what else you. Oh, Phineas also has an elephant key for the Noland Park Zoo. Okay. And Gordon also thanking folks for the contributions. Let's move to the next story, so we can make sure to have time for trivia. The next one is about the meteor shower coming to the skies. This is going to happen Friday, and it's the Quantids meteor shower, set to put on quite the display. The maximum activity peak from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Friday. Best viewed if you happen to be in Alaska, Hawaii, or Eastern Asia. So that would mean we have, I think one of the Karens, Karen D, is in Asia. And there's another Karen I think we have in Hawaii. So we have some people here that might actually be able to see this. As many as 25 meteors streaking through the sky. The West Coast views are likely to see double that because of later sunshine. So who knows? We might be able to see something. The Quantids rather, known for their bright fireball meteors, which can appear to be blue, the blue color due to the high velocity of the meteors and the presence of certain elements like magnesium and iron in the meteoroids. They emit this blue light when they burn up in the Earth's atmosphere. The Quantids, according to NASA, have a shorter peak time than other meteor showers, which can last up to 2 days. And the reason for that is because the shower stream particles are thinner and the Earth crosses the stream at a perpendicular angle. But these bright fireball meteors, larger explosions of light and color, can last longer than an average meteor streak. So while the entire episode doesn't last quite as long as other meteor showers, what you do see when they streak through the sky, those might last a little bit longer. So that's pretty cool. Anyway, the Quantids meteor shower to put on a display on Friday. So a best time to see it if you're near the Pacific here in California would be before dawn. So sometime late tonight, early tomorrow, I believe. We'll see if you happen to be outside or awake, pop outside, look up at the sky and see what you can see, because here it comes. There's another story I found, space related. This thing came crashing down. It is a piece of space junk, and it came crashing into this African village south of Nairobi. Did you know there was a Kenyan space agency? Because I didn't. But the Kenyan space agency says this object is a metallic ring about 8 feet in diameter, weighs about 1,100 pounds. They checked it out. Their preliminary assessment is that this space debris is a separation ring from a launch vehicle It typically burns up upon re-entry into the Earth's atmosphere. Clearly did not burn up that time. The the people in this little village in Nairobi thought it was the end of the world. They thought this is the end of the world fear that they have. Wild. It landed, if I can speak, with a loud crash. The village is called Mukuku. It's between Nairobi and the coastal city of Mombasa. And when it came down, you can see here, no buildings were damaged, no one was injured, but the villagers were terrified. One woman said, I was going out about my day when we heard this loud bang that we couldn't decipher, she said. Then this metallic object fell and it made another sound, frightening us. Someone else said, I heard what I thought was an explosion when it landed here. Do, they said. I asked, is the world ending today? Then someone said, I was shocked because it was sunny with no rain. I hope our leaders will tell us what this object is and why it fell here. They want to know about the companies that are in the sky that made this thing fall, and they say they really would like some answers here as to what happened. The Kenyan Space Agency says such objects are usually designed to burn up as they re-enter the Earth's atmosphere or to fall over unoccupied areas like oceans. They call this an isolated case, but they say an increase in space travel is causing a rise in space debris falling to Earth. And because of that, there are some concerns about public safety. We know part of a Dragon capsule from the Elon Musk SpaceX fell on an Australian sheep farm a couple of years ago. China is being criticized for allowing its giant Long March rockets to fall back to Earth after orbit. There was someone in Florida filing suit because a piece of falling metal tore through the home of their family home in Naples, Florida. I think we talked about that here on this show. So, I hope we don't see a lot of more. We are seeing more satellites go up, and there is more space activity. So maybe this is something to be concerned about. But crazy, this little village. Boom, there it goes. There is a specific body type that apparently does better with hula hoops than some others. You ever see the graphs of different body types? Like, are you a pear shape? Are you, what type of shape you are? I mentioned pear shape because it looks like that may be the body style that does the best when you're talking about hula hooping. Let me take this down so I can show you this hula hoop body type. And if this is the case, I might have a good hula hoop chance. I wonder why I'm not better at it. A bigger rear end seems to do better when you're talking about hula hoops. Here's a little video. You kind of see how it sticks up there. Yeah. So while I look at the story and read you the story, I'll leave the picture on the screen. But it looks like, depending on your body type, it's your success, your hula hooping success. And what you see here in the picture is they use these gyrating robots to figure out the best body type for the hula hoop. They were looking for the physics involved in the perfect spin. The scientists involved in their study, which has been published in the Proceedings of the National Academy of Sciences, say hula hooping involves subtle physics and mathematics and a rolling point of contact on the surface of the body. And that is actuated with this gyrating motion, and the geometry is expected to strongly affect the hula hoop dynamics. What they were surprised about, though, let's see if I can't play the video for you. What they were surprised about was the fact that the physics of the hula hoop weren't really understood until they started digging into this. They said to learn how various body types influenced hula hooping, they put multiple 3D printed models shaped like light bulbs about and hourglasses and rectangles and other forms about a tenth of the size of a human onto a robotic gyrator. And then they launched 6-inch wide hoops onto the shapes while a high speed video recorded their performance. And after analyzing the results, the researchers found getting a hula hoop up and going could be achieved by any of the body shaped models. So that's the good thing, is that anybody can hula hoop, right? In all cases, good twirling motions of the hoop around the body could be set up without any special effort. Keeping it going, though, was another matter. To maintain the spin for an extended period of time, a curvier body is often key. More specifically, a form that includes sloping hips that allow an angle to push the hoop, as well as a sufficient waist to sustain the hoop against gravity's pull. All right, a sufficient waist and a big old butt. There you go. That's what we have. That is the best hula hoop body type. They say people come obviously in many different body types, but uh, that some who have these slope and curvature traits in their hips and waist, uh, looks like that might explain why some people are natural hula hoopers and others seem to have to work really hard at hula hooping success. I thought that was kind of good. You know, you don't often hear about how it's good or how it would benefit you to have an ample waist, a curvier body, and some junk in the trunk, right? Let's see. I wanted to, before we get to trivia, do the lotto of the day story. And this one also involves, which we talked about just a couple days ago, a Christmas gift lottery ticket. In this case, from a husband to a wife. This woman is from Iowa. She said she got a scratch off lottery ticket as one of her Christmas gifts from her husband. Her name is Darla, and it was a winter winning scratch off ticket. She scratches it off on Christmas, $250,000. She said, neither of us slept that night. I don't think it hit, but now I've got my picture and the check, and it is amazing. She said, dreams do happen, and it only takes one ticket. I just kept believing maybe one day it would be me. She said her winnings will make for the more comfortable retirement for the couple in just a couple of years. And she said it gives me a sense of security right now, knowing I have something to fall back on if something happens. That's huge. That is a very big deal. All right. I think that we have another contribution and then we'll get right to trivia. But I do want to take the lottery away and take the video of the big old hula hoop butt away. I want to say thank you very much to Luis, who says on the first show of 2025, you remain my favorite McAllister, and may the positive Ohana spirit of the after party community. You have no idea how much that part of this show means to me. Bring your father strength for a speedy and complete recovery. Huge thank you, Luis. I appreciate that comment and the contribution so much. Blue Spark throwing in $5 as well. Blue Spark, thank you very much for the contribution. I really appreciate it. And I just saw Sheila has contributed $26.25 as well via PayPal. By the way, the PayPal link, as always, in the show description and in the About tab here on YouTube. You guys ready for trivia? Let's get right to it and thank you guys very much. Let's get to the Trivia Thursday. I know you guys wait for that, and I did not want to disappoint. And one of the reasons I did a show today at all is so that we could do a little bit of trivia. All right, let's do it. The first question that I have for you, and this is going to be general trivia today, is what is the specific term used to describe a type of sandstorm characterized by strong winds carrying a wall of dust and sand, visibility reduced, conditions are hazardous? It is a specific term used to describe a type of sandstorm, very windy with a big wall of dust and sand. Go into the chat. I'm sure you guys will get this one really, really quick. Yeah, and I knew you would. Wonderful. It is a haboob. Absolutely. Cameo says it is a haboob, and that is right. Ren also has haboob, and Rev has haboob. It is a haboob. Yes. Well done, you guys. The next question is, before founding Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg had a website that allowed users to compare the attractiveness of two people side by side. What was the name of that website? Zuckerberg's pre-Facebook website allowed users to compare the attractiveness or the looks of two people side by side. What was the name of that website? And Space Face is a good answer. It's not the answer, but it is a good answer. Hot or not? Another good answer, but no. Oh, hot or not? A couple answers for hot or not. No, it was not hot or not. That would have been a good one, though. And you can kind of see how Facebook came from this. Two-Face. Ooh, that would have been a great one. MySpace, no. Friends, no. It was called Face Mash. Face Mash altogether. Face Mash. So you can see how then the next one would be Facebook, right? Okay, next question. In the early 20th century, there was a soft drink named Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda. Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda. You can see why that didn't stick. It was known for containing lithium. What company later acquired the beverage and transformed it into a popular lemon lime soft drink that we know today? Again, the original name was Bib Label Lithiated Lemon Lime Soda. Which company acquired it and turned it into the lemon lime drink that maybe most of us know? And what's it called? You guys got that one fast. It is, I have to scroll up. Karen Cooper says it's 7-Up. And yes, 7-Up. Acquired by Coca-Cola. William says 7-Up. Got it right. Calvin has 7-Up. Correct. Chris from Menlo Park. Nancy as well. Yeah, 7-Up. And Rev has it. I did not know that 7-Up used to have lithium in it. That's crazy. Who is the Greek god of war and the son of Zeus and Hera? Who is the Greek god of war and son of Zeus and Hera? Give me a minute to type it up. You guys are fast. It is Aries. Uncle Jim has it. And SJ Lola has it. Aries. Cameo has it. Phineas has it. Nice. And Calvin, by the way, likes 7-Up better than Sprite. So there you go. Well done. Next question. What is the name of the largest moon of Jupiter? What is the name of the largest moon of Jupiter? And if you were to ask me this, I would get it wrong. So I don't know why I'm asking you this. You guys are way smarter than me. That's why. I have to make the trivia questions hard because I know you guys always, I don't want to make it so easy that it's not interesting for you guys. I know you need a challenge. What is the name of the largest moon of Jupiter? Not Titan or Triton. Yes, Sandy, it is Ganymede. I think that's how that's pronounced, right? Ganymede. I'm going to give it to Sandy. I'm also going to give it to Chris from Menlo Park. And well done. Trump is not the largest moon of Jupiter. Maybe the largest moon. I don't know. Ganymede. Well done, Sandy. Next one for my sciencey nerdy people, whom I love so much. What is the chemical symbol for the element mercury? the chemical symbol for the element mercury? Yeah. Uncle Jim says it's HG, and Uncle Jim is right. Well done. Chris has it. It's HG. Cameo has it as well. Heather has it. I would expect nothing less, Heather. Phineas has it. Phineas has it twice. Well done. Twice. Karen, you guys are incredible. That's what I think. I'm like, look at you. Gordon has it. Nancy has it. I concur with HG, says Tammy. I'm so impressed. If you were to ask me, I would have not have been able to tell you the answer. What is the official animal of Scotland? What is the official animal of Scotland? I may have asked you this before. I just love the answer so much I had to ask the question again. What is the official animal of Scotland? Haggis is not the official animal. I would have thought it was the coo. It is not the coo. As B.A. Ware says, it's the unicorn. Yes, the official animal of Scotland is the unicorn. It is not sheep's intestines and stomachs. It is not the ram, nor is it the lion, nor is it the sheep or the werewolf. The kilt snake. It should be the official animal of Scotland. It's hilarious. Yeah, it's the unicorn. How? I don't know how. Someone has a huge sense of humor, you know? What can I say? What animal, speaking of sense of humor, is known to laugh and has been proven to have a sense of humor? What animal is known to laugh and has been proven to have a sense of humor? The answer might surprise you because I would have said hyena, laughing hyena, right? Not the answer. A lot of hyenas. The answer is a rat. Nullifidian says rat. That is correct. Rats have been proven to laugh and have a sense of humor. Who knew? I did not. Well done on that one. Dolphin, the other answer. Yeah, I've seen that too. So I think um that might be applicable. I don't know. The answer they're looking for is a rat. Never knew it either, Liz. I'm telling you. Things you learn from trivia. Calvin says, you dirty rat. Heather says, yeah, they like being tickled too. I did not know that. That's crazy. Wow. What is the fear of clowns called? The fear of clowns is called what? I'm gonna have to spell this one out for you guys. I think, unless somebody has it, knows it. I don't know. I'll put it as a banner. It's called clownphobia, says Cameo. It's called being a baby, says Calvin Wong. It's called stupid, says Teacher Lori. Bozophobia, says Heather Kennedy. Sandy says, I have a fear of clowns, but I don't know the name of it. Okay, I will tell you the name of it, although I think colrophobia, says B.A. Ware. Here's how it is spelled, and here's what it is. I'll give you that. I think B.A. Ware got it. Colrophobia is spelled this way. That is officially the fear of clowns, colrophobia. I will give it to B.A. Ware's, although the spelling is not quite matching up. I think that's a pretty good answer, B.A. Ware. So I'm going to say, yeah, colrophobia it is. What animal's milk is pink? What animal's milk is pink? That would freak me out. I mean, it's freaky enough to see milk coming out of your body. You know, I mean, I know you need it, but if and when you need it. But to see it coming out pink, wow, that's a new one. But this animal, that's normal. What animal has pink milk? This is going to be a unicorn? No. A possum? No. Camel? No. Koala? No. Flamingo is a good answer because you think that the fish they eat or the food, something in the food they eat turns their feathers pink. Why not milk, right? Rabbit? Nope. Hamster? Nope. Barbie? Perhaps. Easter bunny? Clearly. Ew, pink milk. I know, right? Teacher Lori says flamingo, right? Well, come on. Whale? Kangaroo? The answer to the question of which animal has pink milk is a hippopotamus. How crazy is that? Yes, hippopotamus has pink milk. What is the northernmost capital city in the world? The northernmost capital city in the world. Bonus points if you can spell it. Although I've seen it spelled different ways. So I don't know. What is the northernmost capital city in the world? We have a Moscow, an Oslo. We have an Oslo. Miss Organic says, no wonder that baby hippo was cute. Absolutely. We have a Quebec, a North Pole, Iceland Ice City. Well, kind of. It's in Iceland. Rev P has it. It's Reykjavik. Reykjavik from William Martinez. Both correct, although the spelling I'm looking at is Reykjavik. So I won't award bonus points, but I will applaud you too for getting the answer. Absolutely. It is Reykjavik, which is the northernmost capital city in the world. How about this one? What mountain range is the longest in the world? What mountain range is the longest in the world? I'll do a couple more and then wrap it up. You got the country. And you know what? I celebrate this. The answer is the Andes, and that is the correct answer from SJ Lola. The Andes. Heather has it. Yes. William has it. Well done. Nancy has it. Tammy and Trevor has it. Nullifidian. Uncle Jim. You guys, look at y'all. Well done. Here's an artsy question for the artsy fartsy folks. Who painted The Persistence of Memory? Who painted a piece called The Persistence of Memory? Mm-hmm. Yes, Karen. Dali painted it. Salvador Dali painted it. Karen Cooper has it. Impressed. B.A. Ware also had it. William Martinez has it. Tammy has it. Nice. Salvador Dali is the answer. I had convinced myself that no one was going to get that one. I don't know why. You guys are quick on the uptake over there. Okay. Here's another question for you. What is the chemical symbol for silver? Chemical symbol for silver. Be aware, crediting art history at the JC. Nice. Uncle Jim says the chemical symbol for silver is Ag, and Uncle Jim would be right. I think he's the first one with it, right? On my screen anyway. Yes, Uncle Jim. Yes, Nancy. And yes, SJ Lola has it. B.A. Ware has it. Heather has it. Teacher Lori has it. Donna has it. Phineas. Gordon. Nice. You guys are super sciencey, and I love that. All right. Here's another question for you guys. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? This is kind of a hodgepodge. In what year did the Berlin Wall fall? Yep, 1989. 1989 for Uncle Jim. Blue Spark. Calvin, William, Nullifidian, Ren, Eileen, hi, Heather, Teacher Lori, Donna Holm, Rev. Yeah, absolutely. All right. And the last question of the day. Let me come up with something really good. I don't want it to be too easy. I don't want it to be too hard. How about this one? What is often seen as the smallest unit of memory? What is often seen as the smallest unit of memory? This is more of a techie question. I'm not seeing the answer yet. Yes, Rev has it. It's a the answer given is a kilobyte. A kilobyte. Right? That's what you meant. KB, kilobyte? Yeah. It's a kilobyte. I don't know, are there different kinds of bits or bytes? The answer in this case is a kilobyte. So, yeah. Heather says, anything I'm trying to remember when put on the spot to answer a question is the smallest unit of memory. Be Aware says it's neurons in the brain, kilobytes on a computer. I should have been more specific in the question. So if you said neuron, I'll take it too. Absolutely. All right. Thus ends Trivia Thursday after party style. You guys are super, super amazing. I just want to thank so much, you guys, for the support and the nice words as I find out more about my dad and what's going on there. This is a crazy thing. I just got home from Oregon last night, and this morning I find out that he's had a stroke and is in the hospital. Trevor, thank you so much for the contribution and the nice words. Rev P, huge, huge thank you. Luis, always so nice with the comments and generous with the contributions, and I really appreciate that very much. And Blue Spark, thank you very much for your contribution as well. I just overwhelmed by your generosity and your nice words, and this community just means so much to me. I really appreciate it. Via PayPal, Sheila contributing today, Carol as well with the nice message for Happy New Year, and Gretchen. And yesterday, I think I saw a contribution come in from Wes. So thank you again, everyone. I want to make sure that I mention all of your names and let you know how appreciated it is. And I hope you guys have a really good rest of your day. I will be back on YouTube at 5 this evening. Fingers crossed I'll be here with Nikki Maduro for Cocktails, Mocktails, and Politics. Always a really fun show. 5 p.m. here on YouTube. And if I don't see you then hopefully I'll see you tomorrow on the Mark Thompson Show, unless I'm in a car on the way to Oregon. So question marks there, but I hope you have a really good day and Happy New Year to all of you. And I'll see you very soon here on YouTube. Okay, bye everybody.
The After Party Live would like to thank the following contributors and viewers like you.
Huge thanks, Heather. I appreciate the contribution. And Heather writes, love to you and your family, Kim. I hope everything turns out okay. Yeah, you and me both, Heather. Huge thanks for that.